Here are some tips and tricks for attaching your ends to your modular DragonFly staff. The button connector ends have washers on them, so when attaching them to your staff and taking them back off, try to make sure they don't fall off of the end itself. If you do lose your washers or your dragon starts to have a rattle, you may need new ones, and not all washers are the same. Contact us if you find that you need new washers. You're going to want to find the buttonhole. It's about an inch or so down from the end of the staff. Often you can see it, but you can feel around with your thumb until you find it. If you're on a dirt floor, you may not want to set the end on the dirt while you press down on the center of the top, or you'll get it up inside the staff. I like to put it on my foot. You're going to line up the button on the head, and you're going to need some leverage in order to push it down. You do not want to pull on the spines for the longevity of your staff. You're going to want to press in the center, but you can get more leverage if you come up from underneath it with your hand. Depress the button slightly and use that leverage to make it pop completely through. You want to see it protruding through the grip. It's not completely on until you get to that point. Then when you turn it upside down, try not to leverage one spine on the ground either. Set it up flat. It should sit on one end. The button on the other side lines up with the first button, so it should be easy to just find your way up, line up the buttons, and snap them on. When taking the head off, if you find that it's hard to depress the button, putting a little bit of pressure in the middle will loosen it up so that it's easier to push to get out. And here's how we do paw print ends. You can put them on in either direction. I like to have the flat side on the outside so that it'll set up on one end. It has a slit that you need to pull open so that you can fit it around the grip on your staff and make it flush with one end. When you turn it around, it should be able to sit up on its own. I like to line up where the slit is. And putting it on. When removing it, remember to pull it back open as well so that you're not tugging on the silicone.